Good morning, fam. You didn't just wake up, you showed up, and that changes everything. If your hips feel tight, your spine stiff, or your energy low, this next 5 minutes is your reset. One stretch in here is going to surprise you with how good your body can feel again. Let's hit the mat. Start standing tall or kneeling. Feet hip-width apart. Begin drawing half circles with your hips. Forward, side, back, side. Like you're tracing a slow motion hula hoop halfway around. This move might feel silly, but it's secretly powerful. It's your spine's gentle invitation to wake up without force. And it tells your lower back, you're safe. You can let go now. I promise, if you've been waking up with stiffness or pain, this is the release valve your body's been waiting for. Beginners keep movement slow and shallow. Advanced stretchers go deeper into each corner. Here's a little fun fact. The lumbar spine is designed to move in all planes, but we usually lock it into one. Now reverse your direction. 5 more seconds. Really press into the edges. Feel that in your lower back hit. If not, check your knees. Soften them a little more. That just opened your foundation. Now let's build momentum. Same stance, but now go full circle. Rotate your hips in a smooth loop. Side, back, side, like a slow dance. Think of this as your reset button. It encourages hydration in your spine discs and fires up your core without crunches. I promise the stretch will make sitting, standing, and even walking feel smoother. Beginners, keep your stance wider for support. Advanced stretches, add your arms in a slow swirl for total body mobility. Did you know spinal discs rehydrate most during gentle movement? Not rest. Reverse direction. Keep it fluid. 5 more seconds of slow rotation. Is one direction tighter? That imbalance has been there longer than you think. That just softened your spine. Now let's light up the twist. Step your right foot forward into a lunge. Drop your back knee down and lift your right hand up and twist toward the front knee. This isn't just about flexibility, it's about control. You're stretching your hip and then locking your upper back at the same time. I promise this one is going to feel like a 2-for-1 release. Beginners, keep the twist shallow. Advanced stretchers, reach the top arm back for a deeper spiral. Now the surprising fact is that twisting activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Hello, calm energy. Hold the twist for 5 more seconds. Let your breath go deeper. Not feeling the stretch in your spine? Try tucking your back toes under. Switch sides. Step the left foot forward, drop the back knee, twist to the left. Notice how this side might feel completely different. That's not a problem, it's a clue. And by showing up, you're addressing the imbalance most people ignore. Reach long, breathe deeper. 5 more seconds. That just unlocked your hips. Now let's stretch the sides. Stand tall, feet grounded. Reach your arms overhead and bend gently to one side. Then switch halfway. This movement decompresses the spine, stretches the obliques, and opens the lungs. It's a posture upgrade, and posture is energy. I promise this stretch will help you stand taller today, literally and mentally. Beginners, hands on hips, small side bends. Advanced stretches, interlace fingers and reach further overhead. Tight sides equals shallow breath. Opening them equals deeper energy. 5 more seconds. Reach, breathe, switch. Can you feel the stretch running from your hip to your fingertips? That just made space in your ribs. Now let's finish strong. Stretch the hamstrings and back. Feet hip width apart. Hinge at your hips and fold forward. Let your arms hang or grab opposite elbows. Let gravity do the work. You're not forcing, you're releasing. And this final stretch ties it all together. I promise your back will feel lighter after this. And there's one subtle cue here that makes all the difference. Beginners, bend the knees. Advanced stretches, straighten legs and bring palms to floor. Most hamstring tension comes from pelvic tilt. Adjust that and feel the magic. Inhale deeply. Exhale and sink lower. 5 more seconds. Still tight? Soften your knees and imagine your tailbone lifting. You just gave your body 5 minutes of space, control, and breath. But tension doesn't just live in your muscles and joints. It lives in your mind, it shows up in your habits, it drains your energy, even when you sleep 8 hours. When you're burned out, stuck in survival mode, or striving without rest, you don't need a harder plan. You need a reset that nourishes your body, clears your mind, and centers your spirit. That's what the 3-day reset is built for. Daily stretch flows that reconnect you to your body. Scripture plus mindset shifts to clear the mental fog. A Bible-based nutrition guide that fuels energy without obsession. It's your full body rhythm reboot, rooted in truth, not trends. If you've been running on empty, this is how you come back stronger. Tap the link in the description or pinned comment to start your free 3-day reset now. Because the goal isn't just progress, it's peace that lasts.